dear students, myself Gangadhar Solanke and I welcome you all to the MC James virtual classroom. My dear students, on the screen you can see two interesting pictures and the heading, how we came to be. This heading is for the environmental studies part 2 of our standard 5th, and about that we are going to study in this standard how we came to be, which means that journey of mankind from primitive to the modern man. So in short, we can say or we can understand that what we are going to study in the environmental science part 2, we are going to study about the journey of mankind from primitive to the modern man. As on the screen now you can see this image which is also there on the front cover page of our textbook. थोड़ा बहुत difference हो सकता है, but this is what is the exact idea of that picture. This is nothing but the journey of mankind from primitive to मॉडर्न मैन. अब इसके भी आगे जर्नी हमारी हुई है जो आज हम लोग है, विच इज कॉल्ड मॉडर्न मैन. एंड अबाउट ऑल दिस थिंग्स वी आर गोइंग टू स्टडी इन द EVS part 2. Now the next one on the screen, our first topic, what is history, then history and the concept of time, life on earth, evolution, and the fifth topic, evolution of mankind. So in the first term or for the first term we are going to study these 5 lessons. What is history and the concept of time, life on earth, evolution and evolution of mankind. And in the second term, stone age, stone tools, then from shelters to village settlements, beginning of settled life and urban civilization, and the last chapter, historic period. So again I am repeating the same thing. In the EVS part 2 of standard 5th, we are going to study about the journey of mankind from primitive to the modern man through these lessons. What is history? In the first lesson we will understand the concept of history, then in the second one history and the concept of time, because to learn or to study the things which are in the history, for that it is very important to know the concept of time, then life on earth, then evolution of mankind, and then in the second term stone age, stone tools, from shelters to village settlements, beginning of settled life and urban civilization, and the last one historic period. Now here our first topic, what is history? In this we have to talk about the history, the scientific method of history and us, and the past and the future. Now one by one we'll try to understand these concepts. And the first thing on the screen, to understand what is history, the definition is given in one sentence: a science that tells us about events in the past is called history. Very simple. A science that tells us, what it tells us? It tells us about events in the past, जो हो के गया है in the past. अभी जो हमारा लेक्चर चल रहा है which is present, और जो हो के गया है. Now you people are in standard 5th which is present, and you people were in 4th standard, that was your past. अब 4th standard में थे, वो क्या हुआ? Past हुआ. So whenever we people talk about the things happened in the 4th standard or last year, the things are in the history. or in the past. So a science that tells us about events in the past. For example, if we take last year in standard 4th, you have already studied about the life of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj and his mission of establishing Swaraj, how his companions helped him in that, and the role of Jizabai and Shahaji Raje. The time before the birth of Shivaji Maharaj was about 400 years before now. If we talk about today, आज की अगर हम बात करेंगे तो ये 400 साल पुरानी बात है, शिवाजी महाराज का जन्म और उन्होंने किस तरह से स्वराज्य बनाया. Maharaj was about 400 years before now, or in other words we can say the time 400 years ago. And for our convenience we divide time in different ways. Now it may be last year or yesterday or some time ago. Now in detail we'll talk about this. What is history about? History is all about who, when and what. In who, human beings, we study people's lives. When, in the past, we study things that happened before us. And evidence or sources that say something about the past. So when we use words like yesterday or 2 years back or some time ago, yesterday, all these words are indicating the time. The time that has already gone by is past. Try to understand this. The time that has already gone by is past. जो टाइम होकर गया है, बीत गया, that is in past. The past includes many events that have already taken place. क्योंकि हम बात ही जो समय हो गया है उसकी कर रहे, तो ऐसी बहुत सारी चीज़ें हैं कि जो होकर गई है. So the past includes many events that have already taken place. And in history, we people learned about these events, which are very important to learn. Now the next, to the past, the time that we are in now. The time that we are in now is the present. Now you people are listening this lecture. So this is present. And जो हो के गया है वो past. The time that we are in now is the present. You people are in standard 5th, that is the present. You people were in 4th standard last year, that was past. And now the next thing, what about future? The time that is yet to come is the future. जो टाइम आने वाला है, अभी तक आया नहीं है. 5th पास होने के बाद आप लोग 6th स्टैंडर्ड में जाओगे, लेकिन अभी आप कौन से स्टैंडर्ड में हो? 5th स्टैंडर्ड में. तो जब आप 5th से 6th में चले जाओगे, ये आपका फ्यूचर है. 5th से आप 6th स्टैंडर्ड में चले जाओगे. द टाइम दैट इज yet to come is the future. So yesterday, past, today, present, and tomorrow, future. Future, tomorrow, present, today, and past, yesterday. So try to understand this basic difference in between future, present and past. Now what is history, or what we people study in history, that we'll try to understand here now. So this one is the past, present you people are studying. और पढ़ाई करते करते आप ग्रेजुएट हो जाओगे या फिर और कुछ काम करोगे. दिस इज जस्ट एन एग्जाम्पल. दैट इज योर future, or that will be your future, जो भी आप करोगे. Now when we talk about the past, then we have words here: now, tomorrow, this year, some time ago, yesterday, after some time, next year, last year, this year, today. We people use these words to measure time. थोड़ी देर पहले, ऐसा जब हम कहते हैं इसका मतलब हम टाइम के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं. अगले साल, अगेन वी पीपल आर टॉकिंग अबाउट द टाइम. So the scientific method of history, scientific method of history. Now what past includes? Many events that have already taken place. For example, if you are 10 years old today, it means that the event of your birth happened 10 years ago in the past. अगर आप अभी 10 साल के हैं तो आपका जन्म 10 साल पहले हुआ, ये पास्ट की बात है. And similarly, after 10 years from now, that is in future, you will be 20 years old. The time gone by between today and the day of your birth is your past, the past in the life of a person. So here on the screen you can see the thing about history. The science that tries to understand past events is called history. The method of using number of different tests, the method of using number of different tests to determine whether the evidence is reliable is called the scientific method. Now here we are talking about scientific method. In standard 3rd and 4th, as a part of environmental studies, we have become acquainted with various sciences. The special characteristic of all these sciences is that their facts or evidence can be tested in experiments which can be repeated anywhere, anytime. जो भी experiment हम science में करते that can be repeated anywhere and anytime. So the method of using a number of different tests to determine whether the evidence is reliable is called scientific method. But now the problem is with the history. There are many things that happened since our birth that we may not know about. बहुत सारी ऐसी चीज़ें हैं जो हमारे साथ हुई है जिनके बारे में हमें पता नहीं है, या फिर the things happened in the world or in our country or in our state or in the city where we are living. But we people don't know about that. Our grandparents or parents or others often tell us amazing stories of our childhood, and we always like to listen these stories from our parents or grandparents. But the problem is what? When different people tell us about the same event, we find differences in their narration. फॉर एग्ज़ाम्पल, हमारे बचपन की कोई चीज़ है जिसके बारे में हमारी नानी हमें बताती है, हमारे नाना हमें बताते हैं, पापा और मम्मी भी बताते हैं, बट द वे इज़ डिफरेंट. उनका बताने का तरीका अलग हो सकता है और वो जो बता रहे हैं उसमें भी कुछ ना कुछ चेंजेस हो सकते हैं. देन इट इज़ वेरी हार्ड टू अंडरस्टैंड दैट विच वन इज़ राइट, एंड फॉर दैट we need to examine the details of each narration carefully to decide the correctness of the facts. In science, we can do this in the science lab, but in history, it is very important to correct the things because we can't repeat that thing. So it is not possible to conduct experiments to recreate the events that have happened in the past, and therefore the method of presenting history is different from that of other sciences, which is not same with the geography or not with the science. History uses the scientific method at every stage, namely by looking for and collecting evidence, examining the evidence, and while putting it together. So, when required, it helps us, also taken from other sciences, and that is why history is considered to be a scientific discipline. History is considered to be scientific discipline, and history is not written. History is not written solely on the basis of imagination. This sentence is very, very, very important to understand whenever we talk about history or when we study about history. सिर्फ और सिर्फ इमेजिनेशन करके हिस्ट्री लिखी नहीं जाती है, और जो इमेजिनेशन करके सिर्फ लिखा गया है उसे हिस्ट्री नहीं कहा जा सकता, क्योंकि वो पूरी तरह से सच है ऐसा हम नहीं मान सकते. देन it is very important to check the facts, and to check the facts we have sources of history, which includes material sources, written sources, and oral sources, in order to find out what happened in the past and how it happened. क्या हुआ और कैसे हुआ. Evidence available from all these sources is collected and thoroughly examined to determine its reliability. मतलब हम उस पर कितना भरोसा कर सकते हैं. जब टीचर क्लास में नहीं होते, हम लोग मस्ती कर रहे होते, किसी का झगड़ा हो गया, टीचर क्लास में आए, टीचर ने पूछा क्या हुआ था, तो हर कोई अपना अपना आंसर बताएगा. अब टीचर को किस पे भरोसा करना है ये समझ में नहीं आएगा. ऐसे टाइम पे कुछ ना कुछ फैक्ट्स रहेंगी जिन्हें चेक करना ज़रूरी होता है, जिस पर रिलायबल, हम जिसे रिलायबल सोर्स कह सकते कि जिस पर भरोसा किया जा सकता है. रिलायबिलिटी इज़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. विद द हेल्प ऑफ द एविडेंस दैट स्टैंड्स दिस टेस्ट, past events are put in a proper sequence and a historical account is written, and this is the scientific method. So, whenever we are reading something about history or someone tries to writing history, it is very important to check the facts with the material sources, with the written sources, with the oral sources. Now, one by one we will see what exactly it means. Ancient objects, you people already learnt about this in the 4th standards EVS. Not exactly about the ancient objects, but while studying the history of शिवाजी महाराज. आज भी अगर हमें शिवाजी महाराज की हिस्ट्री के बारे में जानकारी चाहिए तो उनके अलग अलग फोर्ट्स है जहाँ पर हम जा सकते हैं, या फिर उस वक्त की उनकी तलवार या और कुछ चीज़ें हैं जैसे ऑब्जेक्ट्स, तो वो तो medieval period के हो गए. But when we talk about the objects here on the screen, you can see ancient objects which gives us information about history. Then structures, sculptures, these sculptures also gives us an idea about that particular period. Then pots, today we people are not having such kind or type of pots in our kitchen, or we are not using this type of pots, लेकिन ये pots पहले लोग यूज़ किया करते थे और उन्हें देख के, उन्हें ऑब्जर्व करके हमें हिस्ट्री की उस वक्त के लोगों के बारे में बहुत सारी जानकारी मिल सकती है. देन coins, very important source of history which gives us important information and which is reliable also. जैसे किसी एक कॉइन की अगर हम बात करेंगे तो ये कॉइन है फॉर एग्जांपल, इस पर किसका पिक्चर है, इससे हमें समझ में आता है कि ये कॉइन किस वक्त का है, उस पर क्या लिखा गया है, सिंबल क्या है उसमें. देन inscriptions, a thing inscribed as on a monument or in a book or act of inscripting we can say, and these things gives us valuable information of history. Then the copper plates which last long. Then books, again very important thing, or the source of history which gives us many angles, because राइटर्स जो लिखते हैं अलग अलग एंगल से अलग अलग राइटर्स लिखते हैं, तो हमें बहुत सारी चीज़ें बुक्स से ही पता चलती हैं. देन ऑन द स्क्रीन मैन्युस्क्रिप्ट्स, traditional stories and songs remembered over many generations. ये याद किए हुए सॉन्ग्स होते हैं या स्टोरीज़ होती है जो एक के बाद दूसरी जनरेशन के बाद दूसरी के बाद तीसरी तीसरी के बाद ऐसे करते करते पास होते आते हैं, और इससे हमें हिस्ट्री के बारे में बहुत सारी चीज़ें पता चलती है. सो दिस इज़ ऑल्सो under the source of history, oral source. So traditional stories, oral source of history, manuscripts in written source, books again in written source, copper plates in written, inscriptions in written, coins in the material source, pots in the material source, sculptures in the material sources of history. So here in our today's lesson, we people learnt about the concept of history. आपको बस इतना याद रखना है कि हिस्ट्री में हम पास्ट के बारे में पढ़ते हैं, जो चीज़ें होके गई है उसके बारे में हमें हिस्ट्री में पढ़ते हैं. हिस्ट्री इज़ रिलेटेड विद द पास्ट, और वी कैन सिंप्लीफाई दिस विद द साइंस दैट ट्राइज टू अंडरस्टैंड पास्ट इवेंट्स. Science that tries to understand past events. And now in this book we are going to study, or we are going to understand these events with the help of material sources of history, with the help of written sources of history, and with the help of oral sources of history. Then in the next part of this chapter we people will study about the history and us, why it is important to study history, the past and the future.
Please subscribe the channel and press bell icon to get notifications.
So my dear students, this is all for today. Thank you very much. Stay home, stay safe, take care.